Welcome back to the channel. In today's vlog, we're diving into one of Africa's most fascinating yet underexplored countries, Sudan. From its rich history, including the ancient kingdom of Kush, to its modern-day challenges, Sudan is a land of incredible cultural diversity, stunning landscapes, and complex political realities. Join me as we explore the geography, history, and everyday life of this unique nation, and take a closer look at the healthcare system, food culture, and the obstacles Sudan faces on its journey toward peace and prosperity. Let's get started. Sudan is located in northeastern Africa, bordered by Egypt to the north, the Red Sea to the northeast, Eritrea and Ethiopia to the east, South Sudan to the south, the Central African Republic to the southwest, Chad to the west, and Libya to the northwest. Khartoum is the capital and largest city of Sudan. It is located at the confluence of the Blue Nile and White Nile rivers. Sudan's geography is highly diverse, ranging from deserts in the north, Sahara, to tropical savannas and wetlands in the south. The country has vast plains, mountains, and the Nile River, which flows through the entire country, providing important water resources. Sudan's history dates back thousands of years to the Kingdom of Kush, an ancient civilization that thrived along the Nile. It was later influenced by various empires, including Egypt and the Ottoman Empire. In the 19th century, Sudan was colonized by the British-Egyptian administration. It gained independence from the United Kingdom and Egypt in 1956. Sudan faced civil wars between the North and the South, leading to the secession of South Sudan in 2011 after a long conflict. The country has also dealt with regional conflicts in the Darfur region and struggles with political instability. Sudan has experienced multiple coups, with military regimes holding significant power. The most recent political turmoil began in 2019 with the ousting of longtime President Omar al-Bashir after months of protests against his rule. Sudan is in a transitional period, with hopes for a return to democracy, though challenges such as military involvement in politics persist. Sudan's economy is primarily based on agriculture, with crops like sorghum, millet, and wheat being staples. The country also has rich natural resources, including oil, minerals, and gold. However, following the loss of oil revenues after South Sudan's secession, Sudan has faced economic difficulties, including high inflation, foreign debt, and unemployment. Sudanese culture is a mix of Arab, African, and Islamic influences. The majority of Sudanese people are Muslim, and Islam plays a significant role in the country's culture and politics. Sudan has a rich tradition of music, dance, and literature, with influences from both African and Arab traditions. The country is also known for its vibrant arts and crafts, including textiles, pottery, and beadwork. Arabic is the official language of Sudan, and English is widely used, especially in business and education. There are also numerous indigenous languages spoken across the country, including Nubian, Beja, and others. Islam is the dominant religion, with the majority of the population being Sunni Muslims. There are also smaller communities of Christians and followers of indigenous African religions. Sudan faces several challenges, including political instability, economic hardship, humanitarian crises, and internal conflicts. The conflict in Darfur, the conflict with rebels in the South Kordofan and Blue Nile regions, and the impacts of climate change on agriculture have contributed to social unrest. Since the ousting of Omar al-Bashir, Sudan has made efforts toward peace and stability. A transitional government has been established, consisting of both civilian and military leaders. However, challenges persist in terms of governance, economic reform, and peace building. Sudan's healthcare system is underfunded and faces challenges such as a shortage of medical professionals, limited infrastructure, and widespread diseases like malaria and tuberculosis. Maternal and child health is a concern due to inadequate healthcare services. Access is better in urban areas, but rural regions struggle. Sudan has made progress with vaccination and maternal care with help from international aid. Key staple foods include sorghum, millet, wheat, and rice, along with meat, dairy, and fruits like mangoes and dates. Sudan faces food insecurity due to conflict, climate change, and economic instability, impacting access to food. Malnutrition, particularly in children, is widespread, and international aid is crucial in addressing food shortages and improving nutrition. Notable facts: Sudan was home to one of the oldest civilizations, the Kingdom of Kush, which had powerful pharaohs. The Nile River, which flows through Sudan, is the longest river in the world. Sudan has a rich archaeological heritage, including the pyramids of Meroe, which are less well known than Egypt's but are significant landmarks. Sudan is one of the largest countries in Africa by land area, though it has a relatively small population in comparison to its size. Sudan is a country with a rich cultural history and significant geopolitical importance in Africa. While it has faced considerable challenges, particularly with respect to conflict and governance, there are efforts toward rebuilding and transforming the country. The road to stability and prosperity remains challenging, but Sudan's strategic location and diverse resources continue to make it an important player on the African continent. Thanks so much for tuning in and exploring Sudan with me today. From its ancient civilizations to the modern-day challenges, there's so much to learn about this incredible country. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on future vlogs. If you have any thoughts or questions, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care and keep exploring